As always, movie peeps, how are you guys doing on this lovely Sunday afternoon? Happy Sunday afternoon to you all. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Heck yeah, heck yeah. So heck yeah. What you guys want to talk about on this lovely Sunday afternoon? What you got? So what you guys want to talk about on this lovely Sunday afternoon? Ooh, I got an idea. Let's rank the Batman villains. Yeah, let's rank the Batman villains. We pretty much have up to like 15, I think. Hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, um, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. Oh wait, wow, that is a shitload of villains. That's like 16 Batman movie villains in total. Okay, let's get this started, shall we? Coming in at my number 16 for me is going to be Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin. Yeah, that's right. This version of Poison Ivy, I'm like, I don't know what's up with her, but yeah, her deal is that she's pretty damn um beyond the light. I don't know what the heck is up with Uma Thurman's version of Poison Ivy, but like her saying lines like "My garden needs tendering." I mean, what are you in love with your garden or no? I mean, are you in love with your garden or something? Poison Ivy, what the hell? So yeah, I mean, this version of Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin, just like the movie itself, yeah, way too silly and goofy and for pretty much my personal taste. So yeah, Thurman's version of Poison Ivy comes in for me at my number 16. My number 15 for me is I know this Mr. Freeze. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Yeah! Yeah, yeah. Obviously, the problem with this is obviously that, yeah, again, just like the movie that he's in, again, he's all it is just puns with all it is just puns and jokes um with Arnold Schwarzenegger's version of Mr. Freeze, All right, everyone, chill. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! And it's like, dude, you're like, I would love to see a version of Mr. Freeze actually done right. I, um, oh, I got some time. Hi, Shulkin. Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, I would love to see, Mr. Freeze actually done right, pretty much, in this, but obviously, yeah, with the movie that he's in, I'm sorry, no, you're not getting any higher than this Arnold Schwarzenegger's version of Mr. Freeze. I love you, Arnold. I love you to death, but yeah, your version of Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin sucks. Way too campy, way too over the top. Again, all it is just puns and jokes and jokes and puns. And so, yeah, he's number 15. My number 14, I hate to put a villain from the Dark Knight trilogy this low, but number 14 for me personally is going to be Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I love Liam Neeson as an actor. He does a really damn good job. And obviously, he pretty much trained Bruce Wayne into becoming Batman. Therefore, of course, now, yeah, there is that. So obviously, there's that personal connection that he has with Batman. But I mean, when you compare him to a character like Scarecrow, and when you compare him to a character like Scarecrow in Batman Begins, yeah, he kind of pretty much does fall a little bit flat for me. So yeah, my number 14. Ra's al Ghul, Batman Begins. Number 13, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, all the stupid, weird stuff that he does, like him shoving Jolly Ranchers into people's mouths, and him like pretty much turning up like Jim Carrey. He pretty much took Jim Carrey's version of Riddler or something from Batman Forever and pretty much turned it all the way up to 11. He's not scary. He's not a threatening version of Lex Luthor. Like we got, of course, earlier this year with Nicholas Hoult. He is just the most cartoony, just hamming it up version of Lex Luthor. And I'm sorry, I don't know what Jesse Eisenberg was smoking when he was doing this role, but yeah, though, his version of Lex Luthor, just why? Again, him shoving Jolly Ranchers into people's mouths, and obviously him going, the red capes are coming, the red capes are coming. Like what? Him playing freaking basketball? Yeah, don't forget about that scene where he's literally playing basketball. I am a Marvel guy. Yeah, me too, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Marvel as well, but I also love DC. So yeah, Jesse Eisenberg's version of Lex Luthor for me, that is my number. Coming in at my number 13. Number 12 for me, I have, let me see. Okay, number 12 for me, I have Doomsday. No, wait, I have number 12 for me, I have Doomsday from Batman vs. Superman. A fine enough villain. He's pretty much only there to fight Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in the third act. And yeah, he doesn't resemble anything really much to the comic accurate version of Doomsday. But hey, for a villain that's literally his only purpose was pretty much to, pretty much fight off and pretty much fight Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. He pretty much gets the job done. Still wish, though, that Batman vs. Superman didn't have to cram in the whole death of Superman storyline. Again, in Henry Cavill's second movie appearance, you could have done the death and then the resurrection of Superman with at least giving Henry Cavill like 3 or 4 movies, but no, they want to be stupid, and they don't want to do what Marvel did, where obviously to where they pretty much build out their movies. Again, that would be like if you went straight from Iron Man 1 to the first Avengers, and you would be like, whoa, hang on now, we're missing all these different movies. But no, thankfully, Marvel knows how to do it the right way. The DCEU did not. They pretty much wanted to, rush everything. So yeah, Doomsday for me, my number 13. Number 12 for me, Jim Carrey's Riddler from Batman Forever. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Even with the whole goofy-looking pajamas with the question marks on them. Again, this was obviously Jim Carrey back in his prime, and again, not the version of Riddler that's obviously you're pretty much going to see the version of Riddler that I prefer much higher on this list, that's for sure. But Jim Carrey's version of Riddler, for what he did, I don't think he's that bad. Speaking of which, number 11, Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face from Batman Forever. Marvel makes better movies, but DC rules. Well, yeah, that is true, buddy. So very true. Kind of also got to keep up here with the chat as well as I'm talking. But yeah, though, anyway, Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face, he did a pretty damn good job in the role, and yeah, I know the whole rules of the coin flip. He's pretty much just flipping the coin like crazy. It's like he's methed out or something on drugs or so, like you would have to be like Two-Face would have to be like on drugs. Like Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face would have to be on drugs, especially since he's just flipping the coin over and over like that. But hey, though, I mean, Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face still does a pretty damn good job. Now we are into the top 10. The top 10, pretty much some of the best as far as Batman villains go. And my number 10 for me, Danny DeVito's Penguin. So yeah, Danny DeVito's Penguin. Now don't get me wrong, I do like Danny DeVito. Obviously, Danny DeVito's pretty damn high up on this list. Obviously, because I've seen Batman Returns so many damn times, and yeah, I know it's not like how the Penguin should be, to where he was this actual baby that got dumped in this dumped into the sewers or whatever the heck, and he comes out as this and he comes out as the dang penguin-like monster and stuff, and he's got like 3 flippers on him, and it's like they were just wildly crazy version of the Penguin. But hey, though, Danny DeVito's Penguin pretty much works for me in Batman Returns. Speaking of which, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman comes in for me at my number 9. Yeah, that's right. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman for me comes in at my number 9. I do enjoy what Michelle Pfeiffer pretty much brought to the role of Catwoman. Obviously, she has that seduction type allure that you would want from Catwoman. Sup, King? Sup, King? What's up? Oh, what's up, guys? What's up? Pretty much ranking the Batman villains here. So, hell yeah. Sorry, guys, I got to keep up with the chat as well as I'm talking, pretty much. But yeah, though, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, she obviously does a really damn good job in the role, and obviously that whole scene where she kills Max Schreck, I think is the guy's name, and by pretty much electrocuting him. And that scene was pretty badass. So yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's version of Catwoman comes in for me in my number 9. My number 8 for me, I know this. My number 8 for me, Colin Farrell's version of the Penguin. This version of the Penguin is exactly pretty much who Penguin should be, and Colin Farrell nailed the role, and he has pretty much the best laughs in the Batman movie, even though the movie's obviously not going for laughing, way more serious. But yeah, though, Colin Farrell's Penguin does a really damn good job in the role, and obviously his badass chase scene with the Batmobile and Penguin, pretty much, and that's definitely the best action scene in the Batman movie from 2022. So hell yeah, Batman. So hell yeah, Colin Farrell's Penguin for me comes in at my number 8. Number 7 for me, I have Jack Nicholson's Joker. Now, again, don't get me wrong. Jack Nicholson's version of Joker, he still does obviously he does a really good job in the role for what, and obviously this was back in 1989, and he straight up, like that scene where he straight up killed the one guy with this, I don't know what that was, bug zapper or something. Kills him with this bug zapper pretty much, and yeah, that scene, obviously, I'm sure if you were there back in 1989, that probably was terrifying. And him having the hots for Vicky Vale, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, Vicky Vale's pretty damn good looking, but I don't know, it's a little weird, and obviously the whole thing about to where he has that old damn commercial and the girls literally go, love that Joker, like, I mean, I don't know, it was a product of its time, and obviously this is the one version, well, aside from obviously if you don't, Well, I mean, pretty much this is the one version, by the way. Again, live action movie wise, anyway, that Batman straight up kills Joker at the end to where he's got. And so, yeah, I'm sure. I bet that was pretty, brutal, obviously, to see that. And people bitch about Ben Affleck's Batman killing people. Michael Keaton's Batman literally killed Joker at the end of Batman '89. So, but yeah, though Jack Nicholson's Joker, still good, still good. Number 6 for me. Number 6 for me, I have Paul Dano's version of Riddler from the Batman 2022. And of course, again, Paul Dano's version of Riddler pretty much is the Riddler that we pretty much all wanted to see for a long time, to where he's pretty much like full on kind of like Jigsaw from the Saw movies, to where he's to where kind of like in the Arkham games, to where it's like you die if you don't figure out my riddles and whatnot. And he's one of the few Batman on screen villains that actually wins by the end. His plan pretty much comes to fruition by the end of the movie. So, of course, now Batman's, of course, obviously was able to pretty much stop the flood and whatnot that was gonna destroy Gotham City and whatnot. But still, though, Paul Dano's version of Riddler, really, really damn good villain. Really damn good villain in the Batman. Oh yeah. And now we are at our top 5. Pretty much these are the 5 best of the best as far as Batman villains go. Next up for me is going to be, let's see, my number 5 for me is pretty much going to be, let me see, my number 5. Number 5 for me is Two-Face from The Dark Knight. Now, Aaron Eckhart's version of Two-Face from The Dark Knight. Now, he's definitely an improvement over Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face from Batman Forever. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? I'm doing well, buddy. I'm doing good. Pretty much ranking the Batman villains. The live-action movie Batman villains, of course. But anyway, yeah, Aaron Eckhart's version of Two-Face, he does a really damn good job in the movie, and thankfully, of course, they get the whole comic accurate look down to where half of his face is burnt and what it's pretty much burnt and whatnot, and they don't have him pretty much flip the coin like crazy like they did with Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face. No, they. My only gripe is that. My only gripe is that once you get to the ending of The Dark Knight and Batman pretty much pushes Two-Face over, like it's kind of cut in like this really weird way to where it's like it's kind of off screen a little bit, but and the fact that Batman was pretty much gonna take the fall, take the fall obviously for what happened in the movie where he was like, tell these people, tell the police, I killed those people. It was me, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wouldn't you go to the police and tell them like, no, they didn't. It was Two-Face and Joker. They killed these people. They were the ones that. I mean, nitpick aside. I mean, nitpick aside. Aaron Eckhart's version of Two-Face is still pretty good. Number 3 for me. Here we go. My number 3 for me, I have. Next up, let me see. How many more? let's see. Let's see. Okay, who haven't I said yet? I know there was number three for me. I have Steppenwolf from. Let's see. Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Definitely an improvement over the Joss Whedon version of Justice League. Well, we got back in 2017, because obviously with the Zack Snyder version of Justice League, you actually believe that Steppenwolf could pretty much wipe the floor with the entire Justice League pretty much, and like obviously the scene where he goes to the Amazons pretty much and takes them out, or like every single fight in Zack Snyder's version of Justice League that he has with the pretty much definitely an improvement over what we had in the crappy theatrical cut. Speaking of which, by the way, number two, I have Darkseid, also from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now I know he obviously doesn't really have much of a big role to play in Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. He was pretty much just there pretty much to talk to Steppenwolf and whatnot, pretty much he pretty much obviously Steppenwolf pretty much wanted to get back into Darkseid's good graces pretty much again. But still, though, you do pretty much feel Darkseid's presence in Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, even though he doesn't physically get in on the action. You do still feel his presence. And so yeah, Darkseid for me. And so yeah, Darkseid for me, my number two. But coming in at my number one, is it really obvious at this point? It's Heath Ledger's Joker. It is Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Oh, wait. Hang on. Before we back up. Actually, my number two, Bane. There we go. I almost forgot about Bane from Dark Knight Rises. Tom Hardy's Bane. So number three, Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Number two, Bane from Dark Knight Rises. Now, Tom Hardy, he looked freaking jacked up as Bane. And obviously a great adaptation of the whole Nightfall storyline, to where obviously Bane pretty much breaks Batman's back, leaves him in that prison pretty much until Batman's pretty much able to get up out of the hole pretty much that, and then pretty much takes back Gotham and fights off Bane. My only problem is that I wish that Ra's al Ghul's, I think it was his daughter or something, Talia al Ghul, pretty much is the one that killed Bane, and I'm like, okay, really, Talia al Ghul was the real mastermind and not Bane? That kind of makes Bane kind of not that big of a threat, pretty much, I mean, you know what I mean, guys? Especially if he's, and you go, I mean, I don't know, every time I get to the ending of Dark Knight Rises, I mean, I don't know, but hey, though, Tom Hardy's still a badass villain in The Dark Knight Rises, still really great. Then obviously, yeah, number one, Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Now, obviously, pretty much, yeah, every single scene that Heath Ledger has as Joker was really damn great, to the point where Joaquin Phoenix still hasn't been to where, yeah, I know we did have Joaquin Phoenix, but hey, he wasn't able to but hey, though, not even he was able to top what Heath Ledger did in Dark Knight. Like obviously all of Joker's memorable scenes are obviously in the Dark Knight. Like obviously the scene where the pencil disappeared and he just slams the guy's face up. Ta-da! It's gone. Or the obviously part where it keeps going, come on, hit me. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me. And then Batman, oh! Oh, I love Heath Ledger's Joker. The only thing that sucks is that it's not obviously the studio's fault because obviously they didn't know that Heath Ledger was eventually going to pass away. But I mean, if Heath Ledger didn't pass, I'm sure Dark Knight Rises probably definitely would have still had his version of Joker in the Dark Knight Rises. But hey, though, for what it is, Heath Ledger's Joker, yeah, obviously my number one Batman villain. He is my number one. So what do you guys think? What is your guys' ranking of the Batman villains? Of the live action movie Batman villains? Let me know down below in the comments, you guys. And of course, we will talk about it. Of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as always for more vids. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you guys get notified whenever I upload brand new videos. Hell yeah. What is your guys' ranking of the live action movie Batman villains? Let me know. Hell yeah. And who agrees that Heath Ledger is still the best Joker? The best live action version of Joker? Hell yeah. And obviously all the different like versions of his whole story to where story of how, like, you know what I mean, like he got his scars to where he was like, to where one story he goes, I got a wife who pretty much wanted me to smile more, or the other one, or one story to where apparently his dad was abusive or what, and he sticks the razor blade in my mouth and says, let's put a smile on that face. I love Heath Ledger's Joker. Still number one, best Batman villain of all time. But yeah, no, I'm doing good, you guys. Just figured I would rank the Batman villains from worst to best, and hell yeah, I think I did a good job. But let me know, how would you guys rank the Batman villains from worst to best? I would absolutely love to hear your guys' thoughts. And hell yeah. But yeah, obviously, if I were to rank all the Jokers, obviously it would pretty much go 4, Jared Leto, 3, Joaquin Phoenix, 2, Jack Nicholson, and obviously number 1, Heath Ledger. That would obviously be my ranking of the Jokers. But heck yeah, though, you guys. Again, how would you guys rank the Batman villains? Let me know in the comments, guys. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I talked there for quite a bit. Let me get a drink. Here's my Dr. Pepper. That's better. Now I'm doing good. All right. But yeah, no, but yeah, though, just figured I would come on here and I would rank the Batman villains, and yeah, I pretty much think I did a damn good job. Let me know, how would you guys rank the Batman villains? I would love to hear your guys' ranking in the comments. And yeah, I guess I'll probably keep going here for another few minutes or so. But yeah, though, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing of course, I am doing very, very well, guys, in the chat. Hell yeah. I'm doing very well. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. I'm a man of my word. Oh wait, let me try this. Let me try about the big. Let's not stand our ceremony here, Mr. Wayne. I can't do a good Bane impression. I mean, I'm trying here, but so you came back to die with your city. I mean, I think that was better, but yeah, let me know, how would you guys rank the Batman villains? And I guess I'll be seeing you guys later for more amazing videos and of course more live streams to come in the future. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Oh. But yeah, I'll probably keep going here for another few minutes. Of course, if anybody in the chat wants to give me their list of their ranking of the Batman villains from worst to best, definitely let me know, guys. Hell yeah. Swear to me. Yeah, I don't even want to try doing the Christian Bale Batman voice because yeah, it literally does sound like he smokes 10 packs a day. Tell me, do you bleed? Yeah, that was a good impression of Ben Affleck's Batman voice. But you know, I guess if anybody doesn't have much to say, I guess. Whoa. I guess if anybody, doesn't have much of anything else to say, I guess I'll pretty much end the stream here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as always for more videos. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified whenever I upload brand new videos and do brand new live streams. And with that, I will be seeing you guys later. Peace out. Let me know your guys' ranking of the Batman villains in the comments, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.